and gentlemen, welcome to the Carolina Wrestling Podcast. We are out here remotely live talking about some next level pro wrestling coming up here this Saturday. I'm excited to get out here, stretch my legs a bit, run around like a madman.
Chance, the first one that we're doing here, man, online,
bro,
not together.
I know, it's crazy. You know, as a broke college student, it is very serviceable to me. And so I appreciate, your agreeance to do this.
Oh, no,
and I think it's gonna,
it's
gonna enable us to do some crazy stuff.
I'm surprised that you got a lot of patience to teach a stupid old man like me trying to figure out how to do all this new technology stuff, brother. But
bro, no worries.
We got it here. Look,
so hello on YouTube. Hello on TikTok.
Hey, everybody.
Appreciate the love on TikTok, by the way. Holy cow, we're blowing up over there.
TikTok,
that's
love you
that's
guys,
been nice.
man.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys. And hey, another thing with TikTok, and we just need to address this on the programming.
Yeah,
bro, the Boogeyman followed us.
The Boogeyman, yes, the actual WWE legend, the Boogeyman, follows us on TikTok.
So, hey, Boogeyman, I guess, if you're watching, that's crazy.
Yeah, thank you, brother. We appreciate you, man. We'd love to have you on sometime if you're willing to come on.
Bro, we're remote. We're remote now, bro. So, you got Zoom, bro? Come on. That being said, we appreciate it. Insanely ominous notification to get in your phone that the Boogeyman has started following you. It's pretty, oh, dang, he's going to get me.
That was so cool. When I seen that when I woke up one morning, I immediately screenshotted you and I was like, bro, check this out. So thank you everybody there in TikTok that's taking care of us and giving us much love. We love you guys absolutely. Back. Thank y'all very much. But Chance, Saturday, May 3rd.
Bro,
here
I'm so excited.
North Carolina. Next 71st. Level pro wrestling is going to 71st High School.
Dude, I'm so excited for this. We got a lot of stuff to talk about here on the card, which is just I'm very excited. Trey, do you want to start off? Or you want me to start off? What are we talking here? I mean, because there's quite a few things coming up here that are going to be fun.
Yeah, so we're going to let's talk about the opening match.
Whew.
Because we have, of course, team that we know, everybody knows, that's always made their name here in the Carolinas, and yeah, it's, as y'all say,
with a hand over your heart and a hand in the sky.
Hand in the sky,
friends of the show, Team Pitbull, as dastardly as they are.
Yeah, so we're gonna have Team Pitbull going on the tag team match against a team, Chance, that has blown up. Has done absolutely phenomenal. They were in a handicap match against the heavyweight champion Jack Tatum not too long ago.
Bro, over on that YouTube channel for NLPW, filmed by yours truly, by the way. Yeah, that's a heat match, bro.
Check that out. We're gonna have the twins, Ricky and Mikey Diaz, is going against Team Pitbull in our opening match.
And man, the twins have not had many matches whatsoever in Next Level, and they haven't had a single bad one. That's the thing that has me going wild about it. The first match they had, dude, I think that's the loudest 619 I've ever heard make contact with somebody's head.
Yes.
So, they bring the action every time. You already know one of them's going to jump off of something. You know what I mean? I'm sure Baron is going to figure something out to slow him down. You know what I mean?
Of course, Team Pitbull's always got some kind of dastardly tactics that they're going to have some kind of gain the upper hand to gain the advantage.
And no matter which two it is, you can imagine the third one's going to be hanging around. There's always that extra factor as well. So you never know.
Trey G, where you see Baron and Tripp, you're definitely going to see Trey G around there somewhere. So twins, they better watch out because they definitely going to have their hands full against a team with a very credible reputation in Team Pitbull.
Absolutely. We're moving on. We got some of our friends from South Carolina heading out here. We got Kid Kush versus Adam Davis. That's exciting, bro. Dude, I'm becoming a Kid Kush fan every day, bro. He has been killing it lately. Every time he's come out, he's been doing some crazy stuff, man.
Oh yeah. High flyer, comes off the ropes, doesn't matter. And the man can take a beat.
No kidding, bro. When we were out at the Dogwood Festival, bro, they were out there hitting the concrete. I was like, oh my goodness, bro, what's gonna happen?
And he's going one-on-one against that good Adam Davis, a man that he did go in a triple threat match against there at the Dogwood Festival. And Adam Davis isn't nobody to sneeze against either. He's definitely can hold his own there in the ring.
No, bro, absolutely. They were out there scrapping it out in the streets of Fayetteville, so I'm sure they're going to be relieved to be indoors this time. But, bro, I am excited to see this. One on one. We've seen these guys in multi-man matches before, so it's exciting to see, where the pecking order lies as we look at singles competition moving forward with the next level.
Yeah, absolutely. And Chance, we're going to talk about something. We have crowned a brand new social media champion here in the past couple of months with
Bro, in a heartbreaker with that powder to our boy CJ, bro.
Yeah, CJ, he got defeated by Quamir Anansi and took over
the spider himself.
Yeah, took over the social media championship. So it looks like that Quamir has issued an open challenge. So we don't know right now who's going to answer that challenge. I haven't heard anything like that. So who could you think? I don't know.
But I mean, you never know, man.
Anybody.
It could be. It doesn't have to. It might be someone from next level. You know what I mean? But it might not.
Yeah. I mean,
what if
you could see anybody? I could see somebody like Joseph Everhart coming out and answering
the boogeyman, maybe.
The boogeyman. I can see somebody like Joseph Everhart because he's been a social media champion before. If I'm not mistaken,
it's an open challenge, Trey. I mean, you never know. Like I might.
Is it gonna be somebody?
I might have to. I'm gonna have to pop my shirt off and roll in there.
Could be Chance. You gonna be a social media champion, brother?
I mean, we're out here, winning titles on social media so maybe, I don't know.
There ain't nothing hell. Maybe I might unloosen my tie, because he did grab me a couple months ago, right after he won that championship.
Bro, I was standing there
at the entrance, and he came and grabbed me. So I'm like, bro, I'm a ring announcer. Why you grabbing me for?
I mean, yeah, bro. I mean, hey, you always get practice with that entrance though, because he makes you do it twice about every single time.
It's like I ain't got enough stuff that I gotta do and ring announce. I mean, yeah, he wants me to ring announce him twice.
Now that he's got that title, man, hopefully he starts getting the ovation he wants off the rip, so we can all go home a little earlier. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we'll find out coming this Saturday.
But yeah, so next,
man,
the tag team match,
and this is one close to my heart. I was there for the explosion in the room when Buck jumped off of
the cage,
flipping cage, and landed on Team Pitbull. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, bro, you got not Team Pitbull. Goodness, I was thinking about who they beat, but the Bootleggers beating Team Pitbull in that match, in a cage match, winning the title. They got the tag titles. They've had run-ins with Hall of Famers. They've been out here doing their thing. And you got probably the hardest hitting tag team in Next Level across from them, like powerhouse-wise, you know what I mean? Muscle-wise.
Absolutely.
Got the Bootleggers and OG Tribe, bro.
Tribe for the Next Level Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships. But here's the catch, Chance. It's not going to be the record Travis Weaver.
Man.
He's came out and said that he has prior commitments and personal stuff that he's got to take care of. So he's not going to be able to be there. So the Tag Team Bootleggers Inc. is going to be the blue collar brawler Buck Wild, and Chris Weaver is going to be representing Bootleggers Inc.
Hey, they came on our show and said they'd exercise that Freebird rule.
Yes.
So, hey, much respect to Bootleggers for, putting the belt up anyway. It'll be interesting to see how they deploy tactics against that big OG and Ocho Giovanni. And you also got K Killa. Man, that's already a team to deal with the title winning version of the Bootleggers. And so now that you got the mix-up going, man, I don't think a Batman wants to touch that with a 30-foot pole.
So who do you think would actually have the advantage? Is it Bootleggers Inc? Because Chris doesn't normally tag with Buck. Or do you think it's more of an advantage for OG Tribe because Travis isn't there?
I think OG Tribe is going to have to make an adjustment because they're not going to be able to study tape on this one. You know what I mean? They're not really going to be able to see what's coming at them. That being said, the Bootleggers, I mean, it's going to be a cup check for them in the sense that how's the chemistry? You know what I mean? Like, are you going to be able to make this happen? These guys don't really tag together that often. You normally either see Travis with Chris, or you either you see
with
where you
Buck.
see
Yeah.
like if like Travis with Buck most of the time, but if Chris is involved, it'll be Travis and Chris. If Chris is tag team, normally
Right.
Chris is doing single stuff. Is the point I'm trying to make,
Right.
you know? And
Yeah.
with that, Chris is going to be bringing a new flavor to this because, I mean, he's mixed it up with everybody in Next Level in 101s, multi-man scrambles. So I mean, it's really going to be a moment to see what the chemistry is like between that kind of secret third combination that we don't really see often here at Next Level.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the
main event, bro.
The main event.
Bro.
Two guys that have represented 71st High School almost all of their life. Two guys that have known each other for over 20 years. They've wrestled up and down all over the United States. Hang Time going against the indie icon Trey G.
Yeah, and by the way, Zoom, that was not nice. We did all that anticipation, cutting us off, little jump cut there. Come on, bro. Come on.
Terrible.
Tighten up.
Terrible.
Anyway,
Tighten up.
back to it.
Anyways. Yeah, so
bro,
indie
come
icon
on, bro.
Trey G and Hang Time.
Before we even talk about in-ring physical prowess here, bro, these are two personalities of Next Level, bro. And I am just excited. Like, bro, just being ringside to hear what they're going to be saying to each other, let alone whatever even happens in the match, which I'm sure will be crazy, which I'm sure will have antics from the rest of Team Pitbull, which I'm sure could have whatever trick Hang Time decides to pull. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know what that dude's going to do.
Right.
Bro, it is going to be gold just to hear the match, let alone seeing the match. So I am very excited for this one.
Yeah, and you get to be ringside. Like you're gonna be holding that camera right there at ringside.
Unless I don't get too beat up when I pop that shirt off for a Nanzi, you know. No, I'm just...
I'm about to say, once you win the belt, you know you got to take the rest of the night off. But
yeah, you know, I'm gonna have to do a kegger in the back or something. But
But no,
bro,
that's
this
gonna be
match,
absolutely fantastic match, brother. Like two hard hitting guys, they know what they're doing there in the ring. They're not gonna. And if you've seen the promo Trey G cut just a couple days ago, sitting here talking about Hang Times, like it was like, I'm gonna beat you up in front of your family. I'm gonna beat you up in front of your kids. Talking about 71st football team. Tell them how they choked twice in the state championships. Like indie icon Trey G is just absolutely absurd. Like with
bro. And you ain't even got the fact that we got the initial scoop building up to this in the first place. I mean, bro, when he came back and we asked him right after Team Pitbull lost the belts to the Bootleggers, bro, we were talking to Trey G and he made it very clear then that the question was not, how are you feeling after the match? But how is Team Pitbull going to retaliate against this company? And I think we're seeing the beginning of it, man. I think we are seeing the beginning of it. I mean, you got the indie icon versus the boss man, bro. Come on. Like,
so what would that mean for Team Pitbull? What if Trey G starts to go out on his own on the singles?
Bro, I mean, who knows what that means for any of the titles, you know? Like, you got they might get all the belts. I don't know, man.
It's gonna be an absolutely fantastic card. Like the whole card, not just the main event. The whole show itself is gonna be so fun. We have some mystery stuff. You know, we haven't told you everything here.
Oh yeah,
you know,
we got some surprises.
Yes, we got to leave you guys in suspense. So what you've heard is just a couple of matches that we're gonna have. We got some brand new
me and
stuff.
Trey might get in there and start throwing Canadian destroyers, bro. I don't know, like
I'll put you over, brother.
I appreciate that, brother.
But the production that we have here at Next Level is and I don't want to use the pun, but it's next level. Like we're doing so much good stuff here, and
we're excited. You know, of course, Carolina Wrestling Podcast, very, 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 very closely associated, close friends with Next Level Pro Wrestling. You know, me and Trey will both be there this Saturday, so you know, come out, say hey if you're fans of the show. We'd love to hear it. Also, you know, be checking out Next Level on YouTube. Just NLPW, it'll pop up. You know, check out some of those full matches, bro. We only post bangers, so just go over there, man.
Yeah. NLPW 26 Pro Wrestling Academy. So that's where you can find out there. Check us out on Next Level Pro Wrestling on Facebook as well. On TikTok, Next Level 26.
Come on out and see us at 71st in Fayetteville.
Yeah,
doors at 6, bell time 7:15.
Bell time 7:15.
Depending on roughly.
Yeah, bell time 7:15. But the actual show itself, we start at 7:00 because we got so much stuff.
And honestly, we normally, and sometimes a dark match happens, and
so
we might
be
have some music going. It'll be a vibe in there. Like just show up. Be
there before 6:30. If you get there at 6:30, you get good seats because we don't charge more money for ringside.
You might get to see Freddie running crazy. Like, bro, when it's that close, if he's out there, he's going to be sprinting, bro. Like,
he does such a great job, like our production, the head of our production. He's the best. Like, he makes Next Level look absolutely fantastic. I love Freddie to death. We're definitely privileged to have Freddie with us here at Next Level Pro Wrestling.
You can see us all out there, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So come say hey, come see some good wrestling. It'll be good for the whole family. We'll all have a good time. You'll get to see me running around crazy trying to do camera work. It was like 2 shows ago, bro. I tripped over a light and almost ate it. So you might get to see me do that. Who knows?
Yeah. But it's always a good time when you come out to Next Level Pro Wrestling. We've always got something new, so you can't miss a show because you're gonna. Every time you come, you're gonna see something new, something different. We're always updating our look and stuff like that. Keep an eye on the screens. Just let y'all know.
Because we're involved in every show, bro.
All I'm gonna say is just keep your eye on the screen and see some of the good stuff that we got coming out. It's gonna be absolutely fantastic show there.
We over here at the Carolina Wrestling Podcast will do our part to keep you up to date on all the latest Next Level Pro Wrestling. Obviously, now that we got this new setup, we're going to be coming to you way more often. It's just a logistical thing, getting together. And, bro, we're about to hit the ground running. So we're excited to have all of you joining us. Like I said, over on YouTube, over on TikTok. We love you guys. So come out, come say hey. At the show, come say hey online. We'll check out us all on socials. Next Level Pro Wrestling. We'll post full matches in some capacity. We'll post highlights. Carolina Wrestling Podcast. Trey will probably record something on his phone from the show.
Of course.
It'll be awesome.
Posted on our social medias, on the YouTube and TikTok and all that good stuff. So,
sir.
We're going to get all this. Thank y'all for being here on our first remote podcast here online.
Yes.
That me and Chance isn't next to each other and him pulling my hair out and punching me in the face or anything. But anyways, like for real. Chance, thank you, man. I appreciate you. You're absolutely great, dude.
Of course,
thank you for getting me all trained up,
brother. We're about to hit the ground running with this.
Yeah, so, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Carolina Wrestling Podcast. Thank y'all for being here with us again. Come see us, 71st High School, this weekend in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Doors open at 6 p.m. Show starts at 7 o'clock. Bell time is at 7:15. So we're going to make sure that we see you there. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you. We love every single one of you. And we'll see you on our next show.
Tune in when they lock up. Turn the lights on. Time to watch us. With these topics, gonna be hard to top us. Headed to the top, can't stop us. It's the Carolina Wrestling Podcast. Carolina Wrestling Podcast. Carolina Wrestling Podcast. Carolina Wrestling Podcast. It's that guy, Trey Morgan, and Freddie Attack. You can't ignore him. And Chance Jenkins, no chance for boredom. Get the table, the mics, now bring the boards in. We talking next level, that mean the best ever. Pro wrestling, it don't get no better. We talking 2-6 Wrestling Academy, and the rest of the scene around here that's grown radically around the Carolinas. Ain't hard to find us. New episode drops, watch twice and rewind it. Go and share it with your friends. Just remind them, and every time you see us, it's perfect time. What you looking for? If it's wrestling, we got it. No cap. Autographs in Carolina, what you looking for? If it's wrestling, we got it. No cap. Autographs in Carolina. Tune in when they lock up. Turn the lights on. Time to watch us. With these topics, gonna be hard to top us. Headed to the top, can't stop us. It's the Carolina Carolina Wrestling Podcast.